It all begins. Well, actually, no, it doesn't begin here. We have to go back to the past. It really begins when Avery and Logan get back from school. Logan shows his mom his grade. Avery shows her mom her grade. Avery has a B-. Her mom then begins punishing her for getting a bad grade. Her mom grounds her. Avery then runs to the room. The mom obviously favorites Logan. Logan is just laying there on his phone, literally not noticing his sister crying. Her mom just tells her to shut up. Fast forward. A few years later, Avery decides to run away from home. Avery tells her mom that she is leaving. Avery says that she is going to be staying at her boyfriend Taylor's house. Logan decides to go with Avery. They leave. The mom thinks they're going to come back, but they actually don't. Avery explains what happened when she was with her mom. Avery stays at Taylor's house. Avery is sleeping. Avery wakes up. She gets ready for school. Taylor greets Avery with a good morning. They walk to school. Then Taylor sees a bully bullying someone, so he rushes to the scene. At lunch, Avery's mom sprints towards Avery with a mask on to kidnap her. She knocks her out with a hollow metal bat. Her mom drags her. Her mom has officially kidnapped her. Avery realizes that her mom has kidnapped her. Her mom begins kicking her. Logan and Taylor begin to get worried about Avery. Logan finds out that Avery is at her mom's house. The police just breaks into her house. Jalen arrests the mom. Fast forward a few years. Taylor approaches Avery. Then Taylor walks away after that. Leah approaches Avery. Leah shoves laxatives in her mouth. Avery then begins running toward the bathroom. Avery says that she will kill Leah. Leah laughs so hard that she begins having a seizure on the ground. Taylor from Avery. Leah runs away. Avery is infuriated, so she goes on the dark web to buy a metal bar off Keanu Remaster's market. Once the package arrived, she looked at it with sparkling eyes, not knowing she will become a serial killer with it. She goes to school the next day with a metal bar. Avery approaches Leah. Avery then bashes Leah in the head with a metal bar. Avery looks at Leah's dead body with an evil smile, yet she is not satisfied. Brianna sees that Avery killed Leah, so she runs away. Avery sprints extremely fast, then injures Kristen. Avery looks at Kristen's dead body with an evil smile, and still isn't satisfied. The principal then appears out of nowhere. The principal suspends Avery for a long time, and then throws her down the stairs. Avery is mad, so she decides to plan to kill everyone in her school. Brianna finds Kristen severely injured on the ground. Brianna heals Kristen with some bandages. The principal says on the loudspeaker that they will be having a lockdown. Brianna and Kristen run towards the nearest classroom. They wait in the classroom. Avery killed multiple students and teachers, and at this point, she is a serial killer. Avery finds Alice, who is Brianna's sister. Alice tries to stab Avery, but she parries her attack. Alice gets dizzy from Avery kicks Alice to the ground. Taylor peeks out a door and sees what Avery is doing. Kristen comes towards her with chainsaws and brutally kills her. Avery is seen dead, covered with blood. When Avery responds, she is incredibly and Brian decides to go to Lavender's school and kill everyone there because she has a skill issue lol. At the local library in the city, Keanu Remaster notices that Avery bought his metal bar off his market. Avery kills his brother and feels that rampage vibe. Avery pulls out a chainsaw. Avery killed all the students in this classroom. The Keanus hear chainsaw noises. The bullies make a plan to stop Avery, but they fail. Avery finds Unique's library and decides to switch her weapon. Keanu Remaster decides to go out there to stop Avery once and for all. Keanu and Unique make a plan to stop Avery. Keanu Remaster fails miserably trying to stop Avery. Unique pulls out his M104 and waits. Avery gets absolutely sprayed with the M1014 and gets defeated once and for all for now. After that, Unique turns in Avery's dead body to the police, and then after she responds, she gets a death sentence, but then escapes the death sentence and regrets killing 47 people. Avery makes an apology video on her YouTube channel saying sorry to all the madness she caused.
What is Avery doing now? While Taylor works in person, Avery works from home because she wants to lay low for a while. She never did make anything. She felt so guilty she couldn't even eat. Taylor on the other hand felt worried for Avery cause she hasn't eaten anything since the day before. Even then it was only breakfast. Then finally the next day she checks her video. And she sees
she was so happy. Taylor takes Avery out and says that he has a surprise. Taylor proposed. She later returned her metal bar. Avery goes to a cafe shop to get coffee. Leah says that she looked familiar. Leah remembers that it was Avery. She puts poison in the drink. Avery realized it was poison and vomited. Avery is working on her computer. She gets flashbacks. She goes to the kitchen to take pills. The pills didn't work, and her intrusive thoughts overpowered her. She goes to buy a chainsaw off the dark web. Avery snatched the chainsaw from the delivery guy, then killed him. Avery went to Lavender's school again. The news people find out that Avery has been killing people, so they spread awareness about it. Random cussing of Unique playing games. Lavender parries Avery, but then Avery parries Lavender back. Avery parries all the bullies. Avery kills the principal. Avery chainsaws all the people to make sure they are dead. Avery is killing people in the city. A policeman tries to shoot Avery, but the news reporter tries to hit Avery with his microphone, but Avery catches the hit. Alice and Brianna watch the news. Avery breaks into their house. Alice tries to kill Avery, but gets parried. The news people make an update and warn people about Avery. Jalen gets a text from someone and leaves. They hear chainsaw noises. Avery sprints and kills both of them. Avery brutally chainsaws newscast. Turns out, it was Keanu that texted Jalen to come to the library, and they decided to make a plan to stop Avery. They make a plan to do an ambush attack. Keanu hears chainsaw noises. They wait for Avery to round the bookshelf. Unique stabs Avery's face multiple times until it wasn't even a face. Avery is working on her computer again. She gets a flashback from when Unique killed her. She desperately needs pills. She gets more flashbacks. Avery falls over and hits her head on the ground. She then vomits. The rest of this episode doesn't have to do with Rampage, so let's just move on.
And now you won't let go.
She decides to make another apology video, promising she won't go on another rampage. Games again, but then hears sound from the main section of his library. There's literally a paparazzi. Unique gets a huge jump scare from all the people talking. News guy questions Unique how he defeated Avery, but he doesn't talk. Keanu decides to explain exactly what happened. A random person sprints in and throws Keanu onto the floor and asks Unique for his autograph. Unique just shoots him with his M1014. Avery watches the news. But instead of getting mad, she just sighs.